Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Gist of the Day. So, today we're touching on a very sensitive topic, and which a lot of people have been ignoring. So, here, me and Coco, we're going to talk about it. So, Coco, ready?
So we're going to be talking about domestic violence. Like domestic violence thrive more in Nigeria, Africa, where people cannot speak up. But when they take these women abroad, these women have a lot of power. That's why most men don't like to take their women abroad. Like most men that are based there, they always leave their woman here, so they just fly down and come and meet them and go back.
Well, well, I might disagree with you because I think domestic violence is everywhere. Yeah, everywhere in the world. Those that speak out, are the ones we know about. But there are some that are enduring it. And mind you, emotional abuse is also, um, it has a way of playing with you also. So domestic violence can be in any form, emotionally, physical, you know. So I don't believe it's because of that most men don't carry their women outside the country.
Because if I'm outside the country, I can always report them. And, most men fear that their visa and everything can be affected due to the report and everything. So they tend to behave normal. They tend to be loving and kind. And do you know hear of that story of the woman that had to fly her kids' passport? Like she literally brought the passport to Nigeria and leave the kids with the husband just because the husband threatened to leave her and go with another woman. Wow. So she had to do that to just save for her mental health and everything. But if it's in Nigeria, the husband would have left without anything. And the worst part of it is that the husband family always know. They always know how the men are behaving. They always know that he's not a good man. And they'll tend to tell the wife, be patient, endure. Marriage is this, that, endurance. Most men have endured and they are no more today.
You're right. You're right. So does that mean in Africa we're enabling such behavior?
Right now, a lot of women are speaking out, but when you speak out, guess how social media treats them. Oh, she's not a good wife. Oh, she talk. Oh, this, that. The olden days, women endure. Like social media are not even very supportive about.
And there's a comment I also saw. Somebody said the woman must have said something to provoke the man and this, and I'm like, that shouldn't be an excuse because no matter the reason or no matter what the woman say, it shouldn't give you the avenue to abuse her or physically assault her or beat her up. And then and there's a situation whereby you go to the station, you report into the police, and police will tell you, you put husband and wife now, go and settle the matter.
Call the elder, talk to the family.
Yeah, talk to the family,
advising
talk
you
to the church, stay. You something you can sort and everything. Maybe that's why some women out when they go outside there, they feel okay. They have the power to, report,
to speak out, and a system that works.
Yeah,
have society community that that speak out. Even for kids that are emotionally abused or physical, there is a support system out there that can speak and take the child away from you. So parents and husbands and everybody's spouse, not just the husband. Sometimes the women are the one that emotionally abuse you, physically abuse you.
But on the other hand, too, it goes both ways. Men too they also face this domestic violence too from their women. It's not just women. Men also go through that, they'll tell you, chastity, you're a man, endure this, that. But in reality, how many things can these men really bottle down?
That's why most times when you talk about emotionally vulnerability or men should be vulnerable, men don't know how to be vulnerable because they tell you be a boy, chested, be a man. And most times when a man speak out, they say, oh, he's being a woman, they call him names and a lot of things. That's why a lot of men just bottle it up till they get depressed. And then you see them trying to jump into third mainland bridge because they cannot take it anymore.
Yeah, because the number of suicidal rates now is becoming alarming. Like that young boy, I don't think in Ghana or in Nigeria, I don't know which of the school, because his girlfriend cheated on him and he took his life. I think it was in 100 level, yeah. And he took his life.
If it was a reverse role and it was a girl, all women will come out and say, oh, the man is this, man is that, man is this one. Now it actually happens to a man and I didn't even hear about it.
So we should tell you that in as much as we're in a society that favors the men, they tell you that social media too is also playing a role in all this, you know. And well, that's just it anyway, because I just believe both male and female do face this domestic violence. And it's high time we say no to that. It's better to walk away from the marriage or from the relationship than endure such violence. Me, I used to say my deal breaker is beaten. So if a man should lay a hand on you,
If a woman too should lay a hand on you,
I think it's best you just
speak up, talk about it. Don't be like, oh, people are gonna say, hey, a woman is beating you. You can only tell
you don't have to start thinking about what society will say. This is your life, because if anything happens to you, everybody will move on. And give them 1 week, they will cry,
they will hear only from the woman's side now, because you're not there to tell the story.
And you're not there to defend yourself. You know, it goes both ways. So if it is not working, you just walk away. That is the truth.
In a way, anyway, you know, people tend to think about the children, the effects of the children. What do you think about the effects? Should they walk away or consider the children?
Well, I think if physical violence is involved, I think you should walk away. Even though children are involved, there should be a mutual understanding between the man and the woman, because you cannot be in that marriage or in that relationship and you're receiving all that beating. What if you don't wake up the following day? What will happen? What will happen to your children? So walking away means you're leaving for another day for your children.
Yeah, true.
No one is going to love your children the way you love your children or the way you want to train your children. So the best thing for you to do is to walk away and find a mutual ground how you can co-parent and raise your child.
So I want to still talk on the topic with this CEO or this man that was caught on live video with another woman, which a HR woman. I don't know if you see the video trending.
No.
She was a HR. They caught the man on live cam. You know when you go to all the sports events and that those live cam.
Coldplay, yeah.
And that's also another angle of emotional abuse, because now the woman saw her husband. The whole world saw her husband cheating. I don't know how
I think both of them are married.
Yeah, both of them are married, and that's for the man. He's going to be a joke in his workplace. For the woman's husband, he's like,
I also heard he sued Coldplay, you know, for emotional damage, emotional trauma.
Definitely, I'm cashing out from that, like, you know, emotional blackmail on a yacht in Monaco. Because if you do that, like, but anyway, still boys, and aside suing or anything, or the children seeing my father public display,
I think the children will need therapy.
Yes, to be okay too, because they are going to carry that trauma to the future. It's going to affect their relationship. It's going to give them trust issues. Their future spouse will suffer from now.
But what do you think was that pushed the man into such?
Nothing would justify what pushed you. You have the right to walk away. If your wife or your spouse or your husband is not enough anymore, you can end it and just go. Then having, like, you can even, then it's easier to explain to your child or your kids that, oh, it's not working. They would, than seeing my dad. The children are going to go to school and people are going to laugh.
True.
Kids have fun now.
We don't know what is happening in their lives, so we're just analyzing this based on what we've seen so far online. You know, we are not the judge, so we don't know if they've come to mutual agreements and everything. But for now, you know, I don't know what they're going through. So, and do you so men being vulnerable? Do you want to talk about that?
Women always see men being vulnerable as a sign of weakness. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength, speaking out, telling us how you feel. But it has to be like an emotionally matured woman, a woman that would understand. Because if you speak out to somebody that don't understand, she's going to start freaking out like, oh, this man cannot protect me anymore. He's crying, he's talking about his feelings. Well, I think men should speak up right now. Talk about your feelings. Talk about what you want to change. Talk about how you want to be treated.
And talk about what you're going through, you know.
Both in work
pains and everything. But I just feel men don't come out to talk because they see it as a weakness, as you said. You know, they'll see it as a weakness. But the society should be encouraging. Just women that go through emotional, you know, trauma. Men too do. Men also cry.
Yes.
Men also cry. women also cry. So it's not just one way. Yeah. So why do people think of making babies when they are in love?
Oh, people don't think of traveling, starting up a business. There's a lot of things you can do when you're in love, mostly when you start dating. They don't think of they just want to make babies. And I think it doesn't even affect the guy as much as it affects the ladies. Because, oh, we're in love, let's make a baby. And then the guy is no more in love, he's no more, the spark is gone. Then the woman is stuck with a baby. She end up with a baby.
But I don't see the drill in having a baby for a man that is not ready to have a child. You know?
Men are not going to say, I'm not ready to have a child. Once they are in love, it's just, obidoziona, darling, darling. So it just go, and then I think the women should play more role. They should be conscious. They should, do everything to prevent, because see, at the end of the day, you're in love. The guy is in love, or he's fooling you. Well, you are going to be at the losing end.
Mm. And also, I believe you should stop forcing this. You should stop forcing babies on this men. You know, I'm beginning to think maybe they're using this baby mama thing as a business.
In Nigeria, it's not. You will not get child support here. You will not get child support here. So it's not even a business. Out here, it's not going to work for you. There, probably yes, it will work for you. But here, nobody's giving you nothing.
Because now ladies are comfortable having a child for a man without even the man coming to pay your bride price or do.
It's just a hope that the man is going to at the end of the day.
So does that mean you should pin the man down with the child?
No. If you see most of the celebrities that are baby mama, the men always end up marrying a woman from fresh starts that have not had a baby for them. It happens. So be sure, be on the same page. If you are in love, travel, start a business, or get a puppy.
This is playing.
That's, to test how the guy is going to feel about a pet in the house, a cat, something, a plant.
I think instead of getting a puppy, I think you should discuss it with the man.
No, get the puppy. If you are the desperate woman or you just want to pin him with a puppy first. A puppy you can always return.
Everybody loves puppy. So that doesn't mean I'm going to love the child. Did I tell you I want to have a child with you?
Puppy is a trial run.
So that is why I said have a discussion. Puppy or no puppy, everybody loves
Men
puppy.
are going to tell you what you want to hear. Oh, I want to tell you pop that kid out. You're going to be the one having the hormonal imbalance, trauma, changing diaper at night.
And the shape of your body. You're going to carry that child.
So aside having a husband, you have to have a supportive husband, not just having a husband. So imagine not even married to that guy. First of all, support system is not there.
Hi guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you.